Hi everyone. This is my Learning Teaching Interaction 3, and the one question that I wanted to focus on today from the past couple weeks of reading was from the readings last week, and the question that I was really thinking a lot about was how would you approach working with someone who has very different, even contradicting values from your own? And a couple of the different ethic points in the appendix that we read last week. The first one that I want to talk about, I will respect cultural beliefs, backgrounds, and differences, and engage in practice that is sensitive to diversity of child rearing values and goals. 1.9, which is I will support diverse family values by acknowledging and examining alternative parenting practices that support healthy relationships. And 1.17, I will encourage family members to explore their values and promote healthy sexuality in their family. So the big debate that's kind of been on my mind had to do with our lesson that we had in church on Sunday, and we had a combined third-hour lesson, and our bishop talked about how members of the church handle people that are homosexual and gay couples in general. And so I had read this and was thinking about it, and I was trying to figure out how I would handle a situation like that as a family life educator if I were to be teaching a class or a workshop or something, and a gay couple wants to be involved, and I don't necessarily support gay couples, and I don't know what I would do in a situation like that. And I know that that was kind of a little bit of the reading last week, but I was just wondering what anyone would do in that situation if they were teaching a parenting class and a gay couple wanted to be involved and they don't have the same parenting values or the same values as you in general. Maybe because they are a gay couple, they I don't know, they might support their kids in exploring their sexuality earlier than they need to, which is why I brought up the 1.17 talking about values and healthy sexuality. But this is the debate that's been going on in my head all week long of how would I handle that. And I just kind of wanted to throw it out to everyone else of what would you do if you were in a situation like that, or if you have been in a situation like that, what did you do or wish you would have done? The Professional Ethics and Practice article that we read says that the ethical dilemma is a difficult situation where at least two competing principles appear to be in direct conflict. So it would be me as a family life educator saying that families flourish when there is a father and a mother in the home. Here's the research to prove it. And then the gay couple coming in and saying our family is flourishing, look at our adopted kids and how happy we are, and we're all comfortable with each other, and you can't say that you have to have a mother and a father in the home. I liked the tip that the Professional Ethics and Practice article gave for new professionals. It said to decide whether a situation is an ethical dilemma or it can be solved with technical skills. So for me personally, I don't agree with how you live your lifestyle, but your children, I guess I would have to take a step back and see, okay, how is your family's general well-being? How are your children handling having two parents? How confused are they, if they are? And what what can be done to make their situation better or more stable. So if I take a step back and see that the children are healthy and they're happy and they're in a healthy, safe home, that would be more of a technical dilemma than an ethical dilemma, I would think. But if they are confused, maybe they don't understand that, younger children obviously aren't going to understand why you have two dads instead of a mom and a dad, or two moms. And how to address that, and how to be sensitive to the parents and letting them know that their child is confused and needing more direction than they're willing to give them. I like that the article also went on to say that ethics don't stay the same and they evolve with the family's changing needs. So, families have had issues where they've been challenged in their values have been challenged, but they evolve and they are working to become more clear. That's kind of, it takes a long time for families' values to evolve that way. Someone in our lesson on Sunday had mentioned that his son had come out and it took him years to even invite his son's partner to join them in the family activities. So if families can evolve to changing values, but it takes a while. And as a family life educator, we have to know how to best handle those situations. So that's all I had for this week. If you have comments of how to deal with a tough situation like that, I'm sure we're all going to be faced with something that we personally don't believe in, but other people do, and how you would handle that. So let me know. Thanks.